Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Slice and Dice, one of the most underrated tactical roguelikes out there. If you've still somehow not seen this game, you're in for a treat here today. We got a couple new characters that we can check out here. Oh my goodness. Interesting. For a Tier 1. But yeah, in 2.0 of this game, they added new starting characters. Brigand, Student. We get them randomized between the starting, Tier 1 units. And I'm quite excited to check out these new ones. But yeah, if you don't know the game, we got six heroes. We got 5 heroes with 6 sides on all of their dice. They have, these X's mean that there's nothing on there. Obviously, swords is damage. We got a range damage to do damage to backline, that kind of stuff. We've got shields, all kinds of very strange things. We've got mana so that we can, cast spells that are very powerful. But we also have, we have the Student who is new here. Slice. Oh, we got the old spell. This used to be the old spell that the mage started with at level 1 in the past. 3 mana to do 1 damage to all enemies. We've got target hero can use their dice again, which is really fun to have on a level 1. I wouldn't mind keeping this character for a while. Let's see if we can replace those X sides. I think that'd be useful. Very much so. Hit me with a... I mean, we probably should keep a shield to protect... Oh, wait. Exert. Replace all sides with blanks on the end of the turn. We can't do that, can we? That doesn't work, does it? I have no freaking clue. I don't know why I'm trying to fish for a double, but for the sake of science, yeah, okay. I thought that might be the case. That makes sense. So I guess we'll hit you with a bang. Bang. Nobody really needs to be protected now. We got, we're at the first fight. It's usually never that big of a problem. Okay, Student is potentially dying here. You don't need to do too much damage, but I'd probably prefer to do a little bit more than that. Heal, we could. Shield, we could. We don't have lethal on this. Unless, actually, we do. Because this is a protection and a mana. It's a shield and a mana. That's what that symbol means. Burst 1, kill 1. There we go. Bada bing, bada bow. Brigand into Gladiator or Healer into Fae. We have used the Fae. We have not used the Gladiator, but, the Brigand is new, but it's also not, wildly exciting, We've seen these faces before. They're not ridiculous. Student is a little bit more fun. I think I might hold on to that a little bit longer, especially if we can replace these with some items or something, or this even. Could be fun. But Fae, what I like about Fae is that they have no blank sides. I do really like that. I'm going to do it. I'll take the Fae so that we can experiment with these new level 1 characters for a little bit longer. See what we can kind of do with them. See what they might have, to benefit. We got Growth here. Or no, Weaken. 1 damage and Weaken. It's a good side. I mean, what else would we do? We have, on these faces right here, this one we have Boost, meaning we can heal somebody and also increase one of their dies, or increase their die by 1. Could be quite nice. That being said, we'd have to roll it. Nobody's dying. Goblin, I think I'll kill last because he has Flee. So if we can kill Wolf and Rat, that would be the best case scenario here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage, which is not enough here. I think maybe we re-roll that. It's a 1 in 3. Oh, it's a 1 in 3 shot that we get this. There we go. And the wolf does have the highest HP. That's what this. Or wait, no, this isn't. This can attack anybody, but it has exert. Either way, I think this is the call. I think that's the call, regardless. Hit you with this. Hit you with that. Fae, and then we will protect the thief and be on our merry way. All we have to do is kill the rat and we win. The goblin will run away. Scary, yada, yada, yada. We just got to do 2 damage. If we can't do 2 damage on this turn... Oh my god, if we can't do 2 damage on this turn... I might actually flip out. Okay. I don't know, the Brigand... I'm trying to see what I think about it. Just get the double mana. Kicks and wiggles. What is the phase spell? Circle. Add self-heal to allied size this turn. It's a very good move. Big Hearts. Replace the middle left side with heal 5. Middle left side with dodge all. Part of me likes the idea of slapping that on the Fae. It could be quite good to be have a little bit more of a reliable heal there, a little bit juicier heal. We don't get screwed over by weaken on the Fae as much. There's a lot of items that you get at level 1 that scale out of effectiveness late game. This is a tier 1 item that honestly I might be happy to get on the final boss. Like, it's pretty solid. A heal of 5 on that slot, I don't mind it. Converting the Fae into, like, yeah, just a little bit more of a reliable unit there. Knoll has 1 armor. Reduces damage taken from spells and dice by 1. So we got to find a way to do pretty large chunks of damage. Thief has the bow, but we also have a 50-50 chance to just not roll anything good there. Heal is good, but not good right now. This, I'm just going to take it. Killing the archer is going to be something that'll be really tough to do. I don't know if we have the tools for it. We could do 2 damage to the knoll. We could... Oh, you know what? We re-roll this hope for the big slash. Because big slash plus this means we actually can one-shot the knoll, which is so good. That is so, so good. Protect, protect. And then I guess we have to... We don't have to, but like we might as well attack the goblin there, because we might not get the bow and arrow. If we get the bow and arrow, the fight's over. But we might not. Don't know what else to say there. Nobody needs to be protected. We can go all in on the aggro route here, since there is... Oh, well, there we go. Pop! There's no big deal here. Cleric. I don't think I've used the Cleric. We have used the Collector literally yesterday, I think. Heal and shield for 2. 2 shield and a cleanse and a couple mana. This is actually just... It's kind of like an ideal shielder to me, to be quite honest. 4 out of 20. Let's go. Alright. Heal and shield. I feel like I always want to keep this. Bow, I feel like whatever. Why not? There's nobody in the back line, but... Do I want to exert? I don't think I want to exert on this turn. The question would be if I could get the shield. Maybe I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could kill. I think we just accept this stuff. One, 2. Just not having to think there. What were you going to do anyways? You're doing 1 damage to all... Oh, not that big of a deal, but also... Might as well. Okay, but now Brigand is out of commission for a turn here. Whoop, and... Oof. Ooh. I'm really liking the Cleric right now. This is an ideal turn, actually. I like to boost the shield because it means we get boosted mana as well. Slap. Burst doesn't give us a kill, so we might as well just wait a second because, you know, maybe we'll want to use it to defend instead. Summoning a wolf. Oh, God, I guess we're doing it. Oh, I guess we're doing it. Get a double burst, potentially. Boost. This is about as good as I think it can get right here. So, how much damage would this do? Like, we can undo this. Just for a second. Oh, it's so close. It's probably worth it. You know, it's probably worth it, right? At least, let's make the Brigands nice and large there. Maybe he'll try and run away? Very good. Annoying, but hey, what are you gonna do? Very good. I mean, what else are you going to do? And, well, yeah, sure. That gives us enough mana to cast a spell. Okay. It's enough to save us. I feel like we go for kill then. No escape. There is no escape. No chance for lethal here. We're good, 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 we're good. We're good, we're good. Boost up that nothing. Steady hands. Roll 2,000 dice. +1 to the leftmost side. Cannot be locked. Interesting. Sapphire replace the middle left side with +2 mana. Middle left side? Wait, no, that's the... Middle left side is just the middle. Nah, we're gonna go for Remedy. I actually really like this. Heal 1, cleanse, single cast. It's just so nice to have. It doesn't really matter who it's on. We learn a new spell by getting that. Okay, top and bottom. Looking good, though. Sure. Sure, what else are you gonna do? Killing the snake on this turn is pretty useful here. Okay. Okay, so we got a little bit of damage coming out up top. Damage and a boost. Protect the thief. They've got less HP. Feels like it'll work a little bit better for us. Heal. We go for the big smack. We can do 2 damage, 3 damage, 1 more damage. We could just go for the big smack. Oops. A little bit of mana. Shield. I don't care. Go aggro. Even though if we... okay. So even though we might roll a nothing burger there. Okay. Save it because we don't... There's always a world. Sometimes the game pulls a prank on you. But because you see right here, you know, we rolled this and we know that we could kill the top one in the event that somehow we didn't roll damage. Yeah, like obviously we have the methods to solve it. God, the student is so good. Dabbler and Sinew. We're running into some dupes for like there's so many heroes. Why am I running into so many of the dupes here? Look at all the empties I haven't seen. I mean, there's some to unlock here. So many empties. Dang. All right, just thinking... something about the Dabbler is really calling to me today. I just think it's a good class. Dabbler pick unlocks the hero. Dabbler pick? What the heck? Do we just get a... like, is there a tier 3 character that's basically just a better Dabbler now? I think maybe I did get that. All right, so they both have run away, but that means one of them will have to be killed. There's a triple. Oh, baby, a triple. I think we just accept that. We're not going to chance a 1 in 6, are we? Maybe I will. I'll chance a 1 in 6. I don't want to kill the ogre with the big smack right now. Uh-oh. There we go. Thank God. Nice. All right. We can kill the goblin who is doing... You're doing 1 damage to everybody here. Would I rather do that or stop the 3 damage? I think I'd rather do this. Nobody to heal, but we get the mana. I don't know. When you cross this yellow threshold, you do actually provoke the ogre, making it so it gets +1 to all sides. A little bit gnarly, a little bit scary. Student. That's why I was kind of thinking it might be not the worst idea to just go for the goblin. This is risky. Okay, so we have 4 damage, right? 4 damage, 5 damage. We have enough to kill the goblin. I think we just accept that. Because we can get this. We can heal you up. Just do a little bit of burst, into smack, into protect who. I don't really care. I think we're gonna be fine. We're cleaning out. Yeah, 1 damage AoE is not gonna be the way to go unless. Okay, so we have 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We could turn that into 2, but we'd still be protected more or less. That I think is fine. I don't really think I need to do anything too defensive there. Okay, now it's getting scary though. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, we have it. We have lethal. God, the student. Student is ludicrous. Those dupes. Middle left with heal 3 cleanse. +1 max HP this fight whenever you save a hero. That'd be for the cleric, but I'm just sort of sitting here wondering if a more reliable cleanse could be good. Because we get bodied by poison more often than we get bodied by anything. One moment. Oops. Alright. Or 3 tier 1 items. Wait a minute. That's actually not... Often we end the game with empty slots. So tier... I mean, I don't know. How often is a tier 1 item good? I mean, this one's pretty solid. How often are we going to save a hero? And do we... Is it 1 filled max HP or just 1 HP? Because there's a big difference between those two things in this game. I'm kind of leaning towards this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm taking this. I might not always use it. In fact, I'm going to have it over this for right now. But I'm not going to always use it. I'll probably use it more in fights where there is clear poison, like right here. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll manually swap that out for the Fae based off of which thing we need at the moment. Okay, so I want to test that. I want to see if that works. So Cyclops, if I can get him to this point, he gets stunned, and if I overkill him by 2 or more, the bandit runs away. So there's a clear argument for just rushing down the Cyclops. It's a little bit risky. I don't know if the cleanse works, though. We would need to get the dupe. Interesting. Okay, so it does work in advance. It does indeed. Confirm, confirm, confirm. Self-heal to all sides. Burst damage. I mean, I'm not gonna really... I guess I'm doing this. I really do think I want a different character. I think I might swap. I'm ready to swap the Brigand. And I actually will have the choice now between Brigand or Student. Student's doing me more good than the Brigand is, I think. It's hard to say, because, like, you look at the Brigand doing that 3 damage, you're like, hey, that's a nice hit. But it's the equivalent of 1.5 damage a turn, you know? It's like, it's a little bit... It's not quite as good as it seems. Ew. We need more than that. It's probably worth taking. Come on, man. I need you to roll something. Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding me. All right. I can't even stun the Cyclops. Can I? Yes, I can. I can stun the Cyclops. Right? Yeah, that's so worth it. It's so worth it. Is it a little sketchy? Sure. But it's so worth it. Save my mana for when I know how I want to apply it. This is going to be a little bit scarier, though. Cleric, oh my god! Cleric taking a doozy. Okay, sorry, my recording cut out midway through there. I didn't have enough storage space. It happens. Hopefully we didn't lose anything important, or hopefully we didn't lose anything. Okay, so we have 3 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. We have a kill here, which would mean the cleric dies. Is there a world where we overkill by 2? We can't even kill, we can't even attack with 3 with the brigand anymore because of the setup here. What could we want? I don't like, cause yeah, like if the Cyclops had 1 more health, I could maybe get, I could do 3 damage with that big smack, 3 damage with that. It's just not, it's not gonna work. I think the cleric has to die, actually, which isn't that big of a deal. They come back next turn, or next fight, with half HP. It's annoying, and it's a problem to be pushed back like that. I guess the thing I would chance is maybe getting the triple, the ooh baby triple, because this is already a kill. It's 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 4 5 6 7 7. We have a kill on the Cyclops, but we will have to kill the bandit legit without the cleric, which is actually kind of annoying and a little bit concerning. So since we have lethal already, maybe we save it for the triple. Do we have lethal? 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. We're good. It's not my favorite layout there. If we get the doubler, we got something. I think we just chance something. Oh my god, we got the doubler. Okay. Does that open up anything? 1 2 3 1 2 3, or oh shoot. I feel like it might. I feel like it might. We could do... Let's get the mana first. Let's think about this. 2 damage, 2 damage. We can do 2 damage, 1 damage. No, we can't do 2 damage, 1 damage, because that does too much there. Or 2 damage, 1 damage. Yeah, we can. 2 damage, 1 damage. 3 damage, 3 damage. Great. 2 damage, 1 damage. 3 damage, 3 damage. Huh. Feels like there was only one right way to do that, but I don't know. Scrapper. I don't like the double X. I really don't. But 1 damage bloodlust, bonus equal to the number of damaged enemies. Bonus equal to your current mana. Bonus equal to the current shields. Bonus equal to the current shields. I think I'm going to take it and try and play with it. Oh my god, he only has 5 HP anyways. Glacia is really good, though. Scrapper. Scrapper's new. New takes precedence over that any day. Though I do hate the double X's. Dabbler's dying on turn 1 here. Oh my god. Do we re-roll that? That's a save. I think I re-roll that. Because I don't think I'm going for mana this turn. I think growth is fine. Would it be better to do growth twice? Like to... We do 1 less damage. We do 1 less damage, but maybe that's fine. 3 damage to the topmost enemy. We don't want to do that one right now. 1 damage to all enemies. I don't think I want to do that one right now either. 3 damage to the bottommost enemy. I guess probably you. You also have poison, which is frustrating. Nah, the middle one is the one we got to do. We got to get rid of the middle one. Okay. All right, well, with that in mind, I think we do... Because we might roll it again, and then it'll be a really... Wait, what? Oh, that's weakened. Duh. It's not. It's shoot. You're summoning a wolf. Okay. All right, then we're just gonna do that. I forgot. It's not growth. It's weakened. Good. There's one protect. Hitting you does what? The AoE? AoE to everybody? I mean, I could, I guess. Here's his damage to the top. I really just wanted to weaken you so you don't summon a darn wolf. Is Dabbler being on 1 HP going to be that much different? I don't think so. It's also much easier to find a 2 damage kill than it is to find a 3 damage kill. It's a lot easier to, like, the difference between 2 damage and 3 damage is more than you would think. Oh my god. Okay, interesting. We got the multiple damaged enemies, so we can... Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's actually really good. This does 3 damage. So if we kill you, we save you here. We need to find a way to save the cleric, which I guess I could do with this, or I could just greed. I could greed. I could save it with this, honestly. Probably any of the other dice will save the cleric. Let's be real. Greed a little. Take that. I'll take this, too. Bonus equal, so it's not ×2. Gotcha. So we have 3 damage kill, which is 1 damage to all enemies, which is a little bit sketchy. Not gonna lie, a little bit sketchy. Okay, I actually really like that. All right, let's boost here, shield here. You will... Oh, shoot, wait, actually. It changes things a little bit. Kind of. I could kill Agnes. I think I'd rather save a life here, though. We can just... What am I doing? We can double kill. Damage to the bottommost enemy. That doesn't really matter. Wow. I mean, we're going to have to deal with Agnes and the wolf and figure out how to proc this ability without having the rogue die, but I think we can make that happen, Cap'n. Maybe. An AoE right now is so bad. That I think we keep. Good, good. I think we just have to keep literally all of those right now. Good. 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 Dang. That's something. Who goes first? The wolf? Oh, you know what we do? You know what we do? Go. 1 heal. Then we do this. Works for me. Maybe. Having everybody at 2 seems like a little bit more workable to me. It's 3 damage to topmost enemy. Literally any protection would help us with that then. 1 damage to all. I don't care too much. We're going to have to figure out how to protect, though. I don't mind those. We got 3 damage coming from the wolf. Oh, God. So, yeah, we got like 6 damage coming out for the Dabbler this turn then. Oh, shoot. Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding. I mean, that saves us, and then we could get the mana instead. And do what? Like, I'm not going to save anybody's life this turn. That was just a... Oh, my God, that was wretched. It's not that it's, like, unlikely with those 2 characters. We shouldn't have greeted that. 1 damage AoE is terrifying right now. I mean, this is a kill on Agnes, which is, in turn, a kill on the Dabbler as well. But I think that that's okay. I think we have to do that. It's a double trouble, and then, yeah. I mean, we can try and protect the Dabbler. What could we really do to do that? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Like, a little bit of literally anything on the Cleric would be great. Okay. All right, so shield here. Shield, heal. A little bit more mana. Okay. We could also do that. A little bit of dabble. It's not bad. That should save us for sure. Kill. All right, we're golden. We can shield after. Like, it doesn't really matter. We can save our mana for next turn because we don't know who the wolf is going to attack. We don't know who we might want to protect. AoE. All right, we're golden. We're golden. Probably should just take the armor at that. Ooh. Should just take the armor at that point. Oh my God. This would be... We could do that twice. Holy moly. Splitting arrows. Places the 2 right sides with 1 damage range. Cleave. Yes. Unbelievably helpful for the Scrapper. That's so much better than an empty spot. So much better than an empty spot. Yeah, we do keep getting that, huh? Fanatic taking a big old chunk out of the Fae. Would we die if... No, yeah, we're going to die either way unless we protect. That's just no good, is it? Not going to be able to save you there. 1, 2, 1, 2. These together is a really good move. I'm trying to process how we save the Fae. That's a good start. I might have actually... Yeah, that might actually do it. So we could do this, we do that. We kill this to save the Fae. Like that. Holy gob. What a turn, though. That was... And it's not going to get easier. This setup of units is disgusting. Okay, they really do not like the Fae today. I think that's worth it. Ooh. What you got? Buff up. Buff up shield. Do 2 damage. So we got 2 damage AoE. We got a 3 damage smack somewhere. I think we have to let the Fae die. But, like, we could do this into that, which is really nice. Into... Wait, maybe the Fae will live. No. 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 I'm throwing some things at the wall to see what'll stick for a second. Yeah. I think that's fine. Oh, you can go all the way back here? Oh my God. I mean, until you have rolled, obviously. Okay. We could kill the Fanatic. Wait, does that... Oh, it's Cleave, that's right. Is it better if we do this? I think either way we're running into a situation where the Fanatic gets us. I think it's the best we can really expect right now. All right. Sparky or Caldera. 3 damage, cruel, single use ×2 versus half health or less targets. So it's really good on bosses. 2 mana, 2 mana, 1 damage, and a mana gain. I think this is actually incredible. 2 damage to all damaged enemies. Bonus equal to your current mana. Does damage. Single use. I gotta be real. Let's go with the Caldera. Student items equipped. Unequipped. Surprisingly, not as much poison as you would think. It does also help with weaken. No. Heal 4 to all allies. Oh boy, what a start. If I can do 2 damage to the back line, then baby we got a stew going. So I think we don't accept that. I don't think we take that one. Take those. Heal. I think we can do better. Shield. We need a shield. That helps. That's not what we're looking for. Dabbler doesn't have a ranged attack, do they? No. Have a little faith. Yeah, well. Well. Nobody dies. Becomes immune to damage this turn. I think we go for a little bit of a smack into a smack. Could we kill the Slimer? Could we kill the Slimer? I think we could. I think it's worth. Maybe. And then we don't even need to... We can go back as far... Oh, God. Ah! We can go back as far as to do this, then. If we're going to be going for that angle. So let's do that with the newfound idea of what we've kind of got going. Yeah. I like that turn. And then that's so good because we get a kill, and then that heal from the Wiz is completely useless. Oh! Mama! Yes? Yes. Very good. So good! It's gonna mean that we can't kill the Slimelet that's attacking us on the bottom, but I think that's acceptable. We can just do this instead. Ghost is going to be doing damage here. You're going to be doing damage. So all the damage happening to the Cleric is still going to happen. No, it's not. The Wiz is going to get stunned. All right, we're actually just in a great spot. Just all together. Very good, because we can go boom, bang. That gets a kill and a stun. We have the Ghost and the Slimelet there. Is there a way we can kill this turn? I don't think so. but we'll just get that out of the way. A little bit of armor, a little bit of heal. We do have to get the... Oh, we could have... No, we can't kill the Wiz. It's in the back line. Ghost is still alive. That needs to go. We need to get that fool out of here. Good, good, good. We got it. Great. Golden. Give me a die for kicks and wiggles. Boop. Thank God. Anger the ghost. Unlock a monster. Oh my God. I made him mad. Replace the 2 right sides with heal 3 cleanse. Now that's something. Oh, I don't want to do it on the Fae. I don't think I want to do it on Caldera either, though. Dabbler? We're less likely to get those smacks going. Cleric? Wow, I really thought I would want this without question. I really thought I would want this without question. But I don't think I want to get rid of that. I like the reliability of replacing that. I like the reliability of it, so sure. Oh my God. I'm so glad I don't have a cantrips build today. Oh my God, I'm so glad I don't have a cantrips build. I would die immediately. I would literally die immediately. Imagine, though, how much damage? 2 damage to all? Should I lock it for a second? What if we... for the soul sacrifice... No, we wouldn't even kill all of them. We'd just kill... We'd kill 3. If we could kill all of them, it'd be a different story. Dude, you really want me to just take it and die, huh? Okay. Some mana gain. Does that turn that into 4-bopper? It does. So who's really hurting? I mean, it will be you after the hits. And now we have... Dabbler, we could go for a little bit of a smack here into a kill. It helps a bit. Tiny heal. Why not? You can summon skeletons? I feel like skeletons should be able to throw so much, the 4 damage attacks. Am I crazy? Alright, we're good there. There is actually an argument for taking this now because it would only be on the imp. Like we could attack right here and save ourselves potentially. Dabbler's the only one dying. That's up there. Shield and a heal, I think, is a must take. This is tempting. I'm not gonna do it. What the heck, man? I don't know about that. All right, well. Wait. Oh my God, it's ranged. It doesn't proc it. That I forgot. I forgot about that. It's a weird little thing. It's so nice though. Save. Nobody's getting healed that much. I almost feel like I just cleanse. Two damage to all damaged enemies. And then we could kill one of the bones? It's not bad. Or who's attacking yellow? Yeah, I think that's fine. That's fine. I think that there's probably a slightly more optimal turn in there, but I think we're fine. We do have to stop them from continually summoning bones, though. Okay, good. I mean, we know that that's the AoE. We know that it'll actually work now. Yeah, whatever. Good. Good. And then good. We're all in there, baby. Forsaken and Kronos. I do not have good items for the Forsaken. I don't. Not for these blanks. +3 mana. Revive the topmost dead. Heal 2 all other allies, pain and vitality. Heal 2 to all other allies. What's your spell? Target ally becomes immune to damage this turn, but gets 4 less max HP this fight. I don't know, man. That's a little wild. But I really like the Caldera. Oh, but I would probably remove those 2 things from the Kronos. God, I wish I had the items for that. Like, I wish I had the items to make that feel smart. So we're going to take this off of there and put it over here. You are now selfless. Congratulations. Rotten does poison and a cleave. Got all the bones. All right. All right, baby. Here we go. And there's the poison cleave. There it is. 2 mana growth. Is a 1 damage AoE like the best thing that I'm gonna get here? The Rotten slowly lowers our max HP, which is concerning. It could be good for activating that, but I think we have a lot of stuff we could get that would be better. All right, I'm running into a situation where the more we roll, the more I'm like gonna think we should tap out. But these are just not the best options. Okay, here we go. Interesting stuff. What is this now? 1 damage, weaken, and a cleave. We can't do that. The phase 9, huh? Unless I do this. Or this. I could save with either. A wee bit annoying. I could protect the Fae with a murder. I could do a murder upon them. It's not bad. Always a good answer. It means we're not getting damage on the Rotten. But I think that's probably the best we can expect right now. Is to do a little bit of that. So we could do... 2 damage... 3 damage? 3 damage. Kill. It's pretty good. Heal the Cleric. I think that's about some of the best we could expect. The Rotten does not summon more units. He's merely a terrifying, nightmarish race against the clock. I'm going to take that no matter what at this point. Oh my god! Okay, wait. Can we kill the top 2? We can kill one of the... Okay, we're good. This saves us, actually. I'm not necessarily going to do it, but this does actually save us. Heal, shield. Mana. Kill, attack. Okay, we're good. Okay, because that saves the Kronos. Heal, shield, because you have more to heal up. It's not much to heal up there. We'll probably do this next turn. On somebody. We could also just do it right now on the Scrapper. Who is most likely to have a... Wait, what? Oh, that does not... This does not stop incoming. Okay. Well. Well. I think we're going to accept it then. We got to get moving. Oh, man. That's before... Ooh, boy. Oh, my God. We got a lot of damage coming out. Oh, my God. We got a lot of damage coming out there. Heal 3 cleanse. I think this is a must-take. I think this is a must-take, too, actually. Shield 2 cleanse would be the best possible outcome, but I think this can save us, too. Mana. Give me mana or damage. Okay. All right. Blomp. 1 damage, weaken cleave should help us a lot. Huge. Absolutely huge. 3 damage coming out on the cleric. Making sure we didn't have lethal there. All right, thank God. Thank God, that was sketchy. Ah, yes. Damage. Get out of here, you punk. You absolute jabroni. Holy moly, what do we got? Blinding Bolt. After a spell is cast, self-shield for 2. That's pretty good. Self-shield for 2 at the start of every turn. Do I cast a spell every turn? I guess I don't. Who's usually dying? Oh, this is super good on the Scrapper. Oh, that's so good on the Scrapper. Because, like, it's kind of redundant who gets it. I don't know who needs the self-shield every turn. It's preemptive in a way that, like, I can't save myself from anything on purpose. It'll just save me on accident. But this way, the Scrapper, at the very least, gets to do 3 damage every single turn for sure with this move. Meaning that probably locks me into leveling up Scrapper as my last hero, if I were to guess. But hey, that is that. That's going to be where we stop it here for today. I want to do these longer runs. We'll see what we can do. I'll see what I can find, where I can find the time. But alas, that is that. And that is going to do it here for today for Slice and Dice. If you'd be sad to see this series go, you're going to have to let me know in the form of a comment down below. Listening to all that stuff is genuinely what I will use to figure out if I'm going to continue to play this game or not on my channel. So if you want to help out with that, if you want to make it more likely for me to play the game more, that's the stuff that you need to do. It helps spread it into the algorithm sphere. It's very handy. But last, thank you for watching. Thank you, and I will see you next time. Bye.